9:57 at WFIL.
I'm Tracy Matisak, and you're listening to the Delaware Valley's Oldies Authority, WFIL Philadelphia.
6:03. Good morning. It's 3 minutes past 6 o'clock on WFIL. Well, the good news is that, the bad news is that Joey's not here. The good news is that we're still mentioning his name. As long as you hear the guy's name, there's always hope. Let me have a little coffee here, please. Excuse me, folks. 6:06 on FL. So as long as you hear a guy's name, there's hope, and there's always hope. We'll talk more about it. I know you miss Joey and you love him and all that stuff. And you know, when I come in the room, I get a really bad vibe from the records in the room. Right? You know what I mean? Because the records say, oh, no, it's not Joey. We're going to have to work before 10 o'clock. See, obviously, if Joey is here, very few records get to work. They get to sleep till 10 o'clock. But when Scott Taylor or Holiday or anybody else comes in, the records have to go to work. The records hate it when Joey's not here. You know? They want more money. It's unbelievable. Like I say, the good news is if you love Joey, that it's still the Joey Reynolds Show. And as long as you hear his name, folks, there's always hope. 6:09, good morning from WFIL. Woke up, it's still the Joey Reynolds Show. Without Joey Reynolds, this could be a record. Who knows? It's like, Joey loves Johnny Carson so much, so I think Johnny takes off. Joey's trying to be like him. Speaking of Joey, there's a picture of him in the paper, or a cartoon, a caricature. Today's Inquirer, page 7D, they have an ad that says, radio turns these men into maniacs. It's probably why he's not here, right? And there's a caption, a picture of DeBella, Britton, and Reynolds. They're the new breed of morning DJs. And Mike Strug is doing a thing on the Breakfast Flakes, Eyewitness News Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 6 o'clock. So Joey will be there. Does that look like Joey? Just his nose isn't real big. Can you guess which one's Joey? Oh, we're holding up the picture. The one on the right. What do you think? Yeah, it looks like him?
It's close.
It's closer than his billboard, right? Actually, looks good looking there. They have his hair right. Well, they have him dressed too good, though. I'm only kidding. But, so there'll be a thing on TV, Channel 3, about Joey. And there's some other crazy guys in the morning. I saw that. It's funny. Joey's new bill. We have a picture of Joey's new billboard with his nose. So this is still a Joey Reynolds Show. Oh, I guess everybody calls up and wants to know what the story with Joey is, right? What are you telling them? Just so, for those who can call.
I'm telling them
that... put your mic's on, so.
He's still not here.
Still not here, but we still have his name.
Right.
And we hope to have some good news very soon this week.
Hope so.
About this girl I'm trying to date. No, not about Joey. No, we have to have some good news this week about Joey. I know everybody misses him, and like I say, the good news is as long as you hear his name, there's hope. So, unless we're hiring another guy named Joey Reynolds, which is actually, stations do that. They hire a person's name. So they hire a Joey Reynolds, and no matter who does the morning show, they would have that name. They own the name. Some stations do that. We don't. What would everybody call about Joey? If my mother calls me like that, where's Joey? When's Joey coming back? Like I said, as long as you hear his name, that's the good thing. I know people are constantly waking up during the morning show, of course, so we want to keep saying Joey's name, and hopefully we have some good news for you, and very, very soon. And that's all I can tell you. I know he went home to Buffalo to see his mom this weekend and relax and cool out, and there's meetings and all kinds of things scheduled, and so hopefully this will come to some kind of good end very soon. Everybody keeps calling and saying, tell the truth about Joey. Everybody knows the truth, that's all. I mean, it's still a Joey Reynolds show. Everybody knows why he's not here. Right? So, that's all we can tell you, folks. Okay, I mean, if we talk too much about it, we'll have a new format. It'll be all Scott Taylor all the time. It's 6:52. Good morning from FIL. It's holiday for Joey, who is... still off. We call it off. You want to be kind. You don't want to get on and say the guy is suspended or he's not here or like that. I mean, you got your own problems in life. I mean, you want to hear me? You have one concern and one concern only. You don't care about the inner workings of the radio station, what's going on. Your one concern is that your favorite morning personality, the guy that wakes you up laughing and joking, gets back here on the radio. You don't care how it happens or what happens, or you don't want to hear the minutes of the meetings and the investigations and all that. All that stuff is boring. You want your morning man back. You want the guy that comes on the radio, says these crazy things, and make you laugh. That's what you want. You understand? So that's what we're trying to get for you. So don't worry about the rest of it. Or you can if you want, but that's your business. You know, if you don't have enough problems of your own. It's 7:04. Good morning. It's still the Joey Reynolds Show. For those of you who woke up at 7 o'clock, actually turn the radio and say, "Hey, I want my morning man back. I want my crazy guy." It's still his show. He's not here. Hey, and this is the hour. Even though he's not here, the Gold Song of the Day contest goes. They don't say your name when you're off. You know, they don't do that over there, do they? I mean, if you're off, John Brown says John Brown should try. He doesn't say for.
They don't say
for Sam Clover. So if you get fired, we'll never know whether you're or suspended. We'll never know whether you're fired, suspended, or just not there anymore. I'll tell you, if you really miss Joey, it'd be a good way to show how much you miss him, because this was a real important cause to him. And whenever we talk to him, Joey says, "Hey, don't forget to remind the people we need the food from many more." So in honor of Joey, why don't you do that? Oh, it's like Joey Lewis here, in honor of Joey. Just, it'd be a nice thing to do, no matter in honor of anybody or for what reason. 7:15, 15 minutes past 7 on the Joey Reynolds Show with Holiday on WFIL. Philadelphia. Score the phone calls this morning for Joey. So if you want to call and make a vote, I don't know what we're voting for. Just everybody wants their morning man back. 2 more calls for Joey. Makes sure feel good. People call up and they say, "Joey's not there. I'm turning you off." That's a real thrill. Hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do, right? It's. I don't know, if you like Joey, I mean, to me, there is no, so you're not hurting my feelings, because, nobody does what Joey does. I certainly don't. I don't think there's anybody else on the dial right now that does what Joey does, so you can go look all you want and do that, but, we're about oldies, and we're about this, and we're about that, and then Joey in the morning is about fun and comedy and all that kind of good stuff, and, you're just not going to find it anywhere else, and no other stations are going to give you Joey updates. We are, so you shouldn't turn the dial off. I mean, just in honor of Joey, you could stay, because when the ratings come out, it's still going to be his ratings, so you should really keep listening. The woman called up and said, "By the way, you're talking, it sounds like Joey's not coming back," and I really am not privy to whether he is or whether he isn't. I have a good feeling, and I'm like you. I hope he's back. I wish he's back, and I think we're going to know something very soon, because we don't want to, like Diana Ross say, it's like the audience will call up and say, "You keep me hanging on," but we'll give you some information, hopefully. So keep here for the Joey Reynolds update. Well, that was amazing. We asked for people to call us to turn this show off because Joey's not here, and somebody actually called us. How'd they do that? 888. That was amazing. I asked for people to call who turned the show off because Joey wasn't here, and a woman actually called. 36 out of 40. What's that?
Calls for Joey.
Calls for Joey? Okay, very good. Well, of course. I'm still thinking about giving his home number on there. I don't know. Let people go right to him and talk to him. We know it's not a matter of where he is. It's